Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nicole Pennington. I'm the Executive Dean for Ohio University's regional campuses and the Dean of the Southern Campus. This afternoon is a very special one as we get the opportunity to recognize the accomplishment of our Associate Degree of Nursing graduates as they complete their educational journey here at Ohio University Southern. I'm honored to stand before you to celebrate your success. This is not a normal nursing pinning ceremony. This continues to be a period of time that none of us have ever experienced. You began this journey in complete chaos, where most classes were converted to virtual learning, and we had to figure out a way to do labs and carry on clinicals. And as the pandemic just continued to rain down on us. The nursing faculty scrambled to come up with a plan to keep you going, to keep you on track during a global pandemic so that you could finish on time. As nursing students, you embraced these challenges and you kept pushing forward to complete your nursing degree. And for everything that you and your nursing faculty members have done to get you to this point, I can't even begin to express how proud I am of all of you. Please join me in a round of applause. So a nursing pinning ceremony, it's a very special one, and it recognizes our nursing students for completing their studies to become a registered nurse. It's a time-honored tradition and often more personally meaningful than the graduation ceremony. You know, I think for most of us who have finished multiple degrees, we think back on our nursing pinning ceremony as one of the most special ones, and even though we've had other graduations, that nursing pinning ceremony is the one that stands out. And you know, I thought about that, and I thought, you know, why is that? And I think it's because when you're going through a nursing program, you really create close bonds with your fellow nursing students, closer than you do in other type of programs. You develop close relationships with your nursing faculty members, and it's almost like a survival game at the same time, right? You're trying to survive until the end. So you're not going to forget today, because I didn't forget from back in 1992, and that's been a long time ago. It was still a really special day. So since the inception of nursing programs at Ohio University, hundreds of nurses have graduated and are currently serving our patients throughout our communities and beyond. Many have advanced degrees, becoming nurse practitioners, and some of our teaching students as faculty, even in our program, and we're very proud of them. You all have been educated by highly skilled and credentialed nursing faculty who go way above and beyond to ensure that our nursing graduates are well prepared to take care of patients. And I know that we have the best nursing program around, and I really mean that. Our faculty members care deeply about preparing the very best nurses, and they are to be commended every step of the way. Let's give our nursing faculty members a round of applause. I also want to thank our campus faculty who teach the support courses for the nursing program. Without them, we would not be able to have a program. So thank you too to our campus staff who provide the critical support in everything that we do. I know that many of you feel that you would have never made it without the help of Chelsea and Anna, who are standing in the back doorway. Don't forget them. And they've guided you along. They reminded you of what to take next and what to turn in when. From our facilities staff to the library manager to our student services staff, we are grateful to all of our campus staff. To the friends and family members who have supported our nursing students on this journey, we thank you. We know that your love and support played a huge part in getting us to this afternoon. So we know the sacrifices that you've made, and we appreciate you helping to get them to this point. So on behalf of the entire Southern Campus, I I want to congratulate our new nurses. Make us proud and use the knowledge and skills that you have obtained here at Ohio University Southern to make a difference in the lives of the patients and families that you serve. And don't ever forget how awesome you are. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Beth Delaney. I'm the associate professor here and faculty at Ohio University Southern, and I am here at this moment to represent Dr. Mashana Hamilton, who is the associate director of the program. Mashana was unable to be here today, and she wanted me on her behalf to extend her deepest apologies for having to miss today, extend her best wishes to the graduates, and thank their loved ones for their support of these nursing students' success with their education. We were able to conduct a modified pinning outside this past spring on what I remember is a very windy day, but this is the first graduating class that we've been able to provide an indoor pinning ceremony for since the fall of 2019. It's been my pleasure to have taught these students in their last semester and have that semester be on campus with the opportunity to get to know them. As their faculty member, I also have the privilege of getting to make a recognition today and give 2 awards. First, we have the recipient of the Outstanding Nursing Graduate for the Fall 2021 cohort. This student has the highest class GPA coming into the final semester. That is a tremendous achievement, especially considering the challenges that arise from being in a virtual learning environment for the majority of the time. I'm glad to have gotten to know this student and respect her endeavors, hard work, and behind-the-scenes supports of her peers. The Outstanding Nursing Student Graduate is Julie Moots.
Okay, I wrote this down, so I'll probably stumble in the words, but I'd rather do that than forget it. So, first I want to say that just because I received the Outstanding Student Award doesn't mean that any of you all are not outstanding. I'm up here to represent us, not me. Having said that, I am going to take advantage of my platform and do some personal call-outs. I think we should recognize our professors. They're the ones who gave us the gas to get here. We wouldn't have any knowledge if you hadn't chosen to give us yours. Personally, I wouldn't feel right if I didn't specifically thank Ms. Dana Scott and Ms. Anita Walmsley. These 2 ladies have pushed me so hard through this whole program and never let me give any excuses when I was doing or feeling less than, and I mean never. I also have 2 unofficial awards I need to give out super quick. These are necklaces made of straws. Anytime we thought someone was sucking up, we would make slurping noises, send straw memes, and sometimes even had real straws in our book bags and to throw at people. So Ms. Clement may be the only one who actually knew, so apologies to the professors who had to listen to the ruckus and giggles when we are supposed to keep track. So we lost count of who was winning this, but I think it's obvious that Aaron and Tim received these awards. So.
Throw my back here.
Okay, class. Time to represent us, our ups and downs, our journey. You ready? You gotta participate. Raise your hand if you missed out on dinners with friends and family. And we want to thank our friends and family for putting up with us, and since you're here, it means that you made it through with us. Stayed up half the night studying, raise your hand. Failed a test. Passed the next one, because you had to, right? Missed an IV. stuck the next one, or maybe the next one, or the next one. Went way over the speed limit to make it to clinicals on time. Had a or every professor or clinical instructor see the exhaustion in your eyes and let you out a little early if you swore not to tell the other ones, who also made us swear not to tell the other ones. We're done. You can raise your hand. Made good friends along the way. Moved on without some of those friends. Okay, so all of you guys stand up. Nursing kids, stand up. Kids and adults. Okay, now, I just want to let you guys know that you're standing here because you made it, so that makes all of us outstanding. So congrats.
Oh, shoot, Julie. Everybody's outstanding but me. Okay, now ready? I was so worried about the necklaces, I forgot about the Okay. Next, I would like to present the Spirit of Nursing Award to the class chosen representative for this cohort. When we think of the spirit of nursing, what comes to mind are qualities like being empathetic, personable, nurturing, all-caring types of behavior. During this pandemic, we have all faced challenges, which reminds me that in addition to the warm and fuzzy characteristics of nursing, we should include a spirit of fortitude, which means strength to meet challenges, courage to face fears, and endurance in the presence of pain. I can say that all of our students in this graduating class have demonstrated fortitude, which certainly includes this year's Spirit of Nursing Award recipient, Erica Parsons. I'm going to do this first this time.
Yeah. Wow. What an honor and privilege, and I'm so humbled that you guys chose me to be the Spirit of Nursing. I could not do this without you guys, my family, and my friends. I've been long road of being a nurse, trying to get this RN. I went through LPN school, and then decided to come back to OU, and they were so grateful. Miss Hamilton was so grateful and excited for me to come back, and I'm just honored and privileged with this. I want to thank my husband. If you don't care to please stand up. Where's he at? My daughter, Jordan, and my grandson, Easton. I want to thank, I could not do it either without my second family. Caleb, would you stand up, please? Where are you at? Tanner, Tinley, and Tegan. Thank you so much for sharing your mother with me through this my whole journey. I love you and thank you so much. The class of 2021, thank you for being there for me at a time that when I had lost my grandbaby. You guys are awesome. I'm so privileged to be graduating with you guys, and I've made several friends. Thank you so much.
Okay, time to bring on the pins.
Samarf Adams. Samarf, you can clap. Samarf has applied for an ICU residency position at King's Daughters. She plans to further her education at OU and obtain her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, and she would like to eventually become a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Aaron Barrett. Aaron has accepted an ICU residency position at Duke University Hospital. He is excited to begin his career as a nurse and to continue working toward his goal of becoming a nurse anesthetist. Amanda Beaver. Amanda plans to spend time with her daughter while she focuses on passing the NCLEX. She would like to thank her friends and family for putting up with her mood swings and being her backbone through this. Corey Bradley. Corey is currently employed at King's Daughters as an LPN working in patient care in the float pool. She plans to continue this position as an RN. Corey would like to thank her family for all their support throughout this journey to get her where she is today, and she says she couldn't have done it without their encouragement and help along the way. Charlie Duncan. Charlie has accepted a position at King's Daughters and plans to work in the emergency department. She would also like to thank her sister Reese for pushing her and helping her through this journey. But she wants to say, I still finished first. Reese Duncan. Reese plans to follow in her sister's footsteps and work in the emergency department at King's Daughters. Her nan has always said that she wanted to see one of her grandchildren graduate from college, and she wants to tell her, today you get to see two. This one is for you, Nanny. Hannah Evans. Hannah has accepted an ER position in San Antonio, Texas. She plans to further her education by obtaining a Bachelor of Science in Nursing through Ohio University. After gaining critical care experience, she would like to go into flight nursing. Madison Evans. Madison would like to thank her family and friends, along with her healthcare team, for all their sacrifices to make today possible. Madison plans to obtain her BSN within the next 1 to 2 years and become a pediatric oncology nurse. Reagan Ferguson. Reagan is actively pursuing local nursing positions. She plans to further her education by obtaining her Bachelor of Science in Nursing, followed by her master's. Reagan's long-term goal is to practice as a nurse midwife. Morgan Hopper. Morgan will begin the new graduate RN residency program at King's Daughters for 7 weeks before getting to the NICU. Morgan would like to thank her family, friends, and all the instructors for their continuous support and encouragement over the last 2 years. Madison Kuhn. Madison plans to start working on the medical surgical care unit at Southern Ohio Medical Center to gain experience. She would eventually like to become a travel nurse. Hannah Leffingwell. Hannah has accepted a position on the pediatric intensive care unit at Cabell Huntington Hospital. She also plans to further her education by obtaining her Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Her goal is to become a registered nurse anesthetist. Valerie McCarty. Valerie has accepted a nurse residency position at King's Daughters. She plans to further her education by obtaining a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Robin McLawn. Robin plans to do the residency program at King's Daughters while furthering her education in the spring of 2022 at Ohio University for her Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Robin would like to thank her family for being her biggest supporters and her friends for pushing her through. She would also like to thank all the amazing instructors for their guidance and support throughout these past 2 years. Julie Moots. Julie plans on accepting a position working in critical care. After gaining experience, her goal is to travel the country and attend CRNA, Nurse Anesthetist School, alongside her husband, Aaron Barrett. Erica Parsons. Erica plans to continue working float pool at King's Daughters Hospital. She eventually would like to adventure into travel nursing. Erica would like to take this time to thank her family and friends who have been there for her during her journey. She loves you guys. Brianna Price. Brianna would like to thank her family and friends who supported her throughout this program. She plans to continue her education in critical care nursing in hopes of working in the ICU. Zeke Ramey. Zeke is currently looking for a nursing position. His goal is to work in intensive care. Ashton Robbins. Ashton is going to continue working at King's Daughters in the float pool. She wants to eventually venture out into travel nursing or the NICU. She would also like to thank all her family and friends who have been with her through this journey. Last but not least, she would also like to wish her husband Caleb a very happy birthday. Alicia Rowe. Alicia looks forward to pursuing her career further at Southern Ohio Medical Center. She plans to obtain her Bachelor of Science in Nursing next fall. She would like to thank her family and friends for all the support and love in these past 2 years. Leah Sayer. Leah has accepted a nursing position in the emergency department at Adena Medical Center in Chillicothe, Ohio. She plans to obtain her Bachelor of Science in Nursing within the next year. Timothy Timberlake. Timothy has accepted a position in the ICU fellowship at King's Daughters, which starts in February. Until then, he is focusing on passing the NCLEX and enjoying his last few months as a PCT. Casey Watts. Casey plans to work in an emergency room setting. He also plans to continue his education and obtain a bachelor's degree. Tanner Wilson. Tanner is currently looking for a nursing position. His goal is to work in an emergency room setting. Brooklyn Wright. Brooklyn would like to thank her friends and family for always supporting her. Brooklyn has accepted a position at SOMC in the ICU, and she plans to start her Bachelor of Science in Nursing within the next year.
At this time, I'd like to ask the graduates to stand for the Nightingale Pledge, and I would like to invite any other nurses in the audience to stand and recite that with us. You guys ready? I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to faithfully practice my profession of nursing. I will do all in my power to make and maintain the highest standards and practices of my profession. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping in the practice of my calling. I will assist physicians in their work and will devote myself to the welfare of my patients, my family, and my community. I will endeavor to fulfill my rights and privileges as a good citizen and take my share of responsibility in promoting the health and welfare of the community. I will constantly endeavor to increase my knowledge and skills in nursing and to use them wisely. I will zealously seek to nurse those who are ill wherever they may be and whenever they are in need. I will be active in assisting others in safeguarding and promoting the health and happiness of mankind. All right, graduates, please turn around and face the audience. Audience, I present to you the graduating class of Fall 2021. Audience, if you would stay at your seats during the recessional, the graduates will come back in and we can get pictures after they come back.